Did you know that the wrong haircut can instantly make you look 10 years older, but the right one can turn back the clock and make you radiant, youthful, and unforgettable? The pixie cut can be your secret weapon or your biggest regret. The choice is in your hands. Hit subscribe to Fashion Over 60 and discover the style secrets that will transform your look and keep your confidence glowing. At 60, many women believe that short hair makes them look less feminine. In reality, the pixie cut is a timeless style that brings elegance, confidence, and ease. It saves time, looks polished, and feels modern without the daily hassle of styling long hair. With just a few minutes in the morning, a little mousse or a light texturizing spray, your hair falls into place. That's a game changer for women who want to spend more time enjoying life and less time fighting with their hair. A pixie also brightens the face. Shorter hair exposes the neck and collarbones, which creates a clean frame and highlights your smile and eyes. One woman in her mid-60s who had worn long hair for decades finally made the switch. Overnight, she looked 10 years younger. Friends and family couldn't stop complimenting her. More importantly, she carried herself with new confidence. Another client in her early 60s struggled with thinning hair after menopause. Long hair only made it look weaker, and pulling it back left her looking tired. Once she tried a layered pixie with soft highlights, everything changed. Her face looked fresh, her features came alive, and she felt beautiful again. The pixie isn't just a haircut, it's a statement. It shows freedom, confidence, and control over how you want to present yourself. After 60, you don't need long hair to prove femininity. A well-cut pixie says you know who you are, and you're not afraid to embrace it. For women over 60, the pixie cut is more than a style. It's practical, youthful, and empowering. It saves time, enhances natural beauty, and gives you the confidence to shine. That's why it remains one of the best choices for women who want to look fresh, modern, and completely themselves. One of the most common mistakes women over 60 make with a pixie cut is choosing a style from a photo without considering face shape. A haircut that looks stunning on someone else can look unbalanced on you. The wrong cut can exaggerate features, while the right one creates harmony and brings softness to the face. For round faces, a blunt, super short pixie usually makes the face look even rounder. A better option is to add height at the crown and leave a little length at the sides. This creates the illusion of an oval shape and instantly slims the face. For long faces, too much height on top only adds length. The solution is to build width on the sides with soft layers around the temples and ears, which balances the proportions. For square faces, sharp, angular pixies often highlight the jawline in a harsh way. Adding texture and soft layers changes everything. It lightens the lines, creates movement, and gives a more feminine look. The key is personalization. The length of the bangs, the placement of layers, and the volume at the crown should all be adjusted to complement your unique features. When the pixie works with your face shape instead of against it, the result is a balanced, flattering style that enhances natural beauty and boosts confidence. Once the cut suits your face shape. The next factor to consider is hair texture, because even the best shape will fall short if it doesn't work with the way your hair naturally behaves. A common mistake with pixie cuts is ignoring natural hair texture. Choosing a sleek, straight pixie on curly hair may look good for an hour, but it quickly turns frizzy and unmanageable. For fine or thinning hair, cutting too short or adding the wrong layers makes it fall flat and even exposes thin areas. For fine hair, a layered pixie with subtle volume works best. Light layers create movement and give the illusion of fullness without weighing the hair down. For thick or curly hair, blended layers are the solution. They reduce bulk, control volume, and allow the natural curl pattern to shine. The result is a polished cut that feels light, natural, and easy to maintain. One woman in her late 60s struggled with this exact problem. She had naturally curly hair but wore a straight pixie that demanded constant styling. By midday, her hair would lose shape and look messy. When she switched to a textured pixie designed for curls, her hair framed her face beautifully and required almost no effort each morning. The right pixie works with your natural texture, not against it. Ignoring this step leads to constant frustration, while embracing it creates a style that's both flattering and effortless. Once your cut matches your face shape and your texture, The next detail to focus on is the bangs, because the right fringe can completely transform the way a pixie looks. A common mistake with pixie cuts is skipping bangs or cutting them too heavy. Without bangs, the style can look bare. With bangs that are too thick, the face feels covered and unbalanced. Light, airy bangs are the best solution. Side swept or softly layered bangs soften the forehead, hide fine lines, and highlight the eyes. They brighten the face without adding weight and give the cut a fresh, youthful look. One woman in her 70s wore a blunt fringe that hid her forehead but also overshadowed her eyes. When she switched to soft side bangs, her whole face lit up. Her eyes looked brighter, and her features felt open and natural. Bangs may seem like a small detail, but they can completely change the effect of a pixie cut. Once the bangs are right, the next step is maintenance, because even the best pixie loses its shape if it isn't trimmed regularly. One of the most common mistakes with pixie cuts is skipping regular maintenance. A pixie looks sharp and stylish right after the cut, but within 6 to 8 weeks the shape grows out. Layers lose their balance, the clean lines fade, and the style quickly turns from chic to messy. The solution is consistent trims every 4 to 6 weeks. Regular upkeep keeps the structure intact, prevents the awkward grow-out phase, and makes styling effortless. Each trim feels like a refresh, not only for the hair but also for confidence. Many women describe it as a small act of self-care that keeps them looking polished and put together. A woman in her mid-60s once tried to stretch her appointments to 2 months. By then her pixie no longer framed her face, and she spent extra time every morning trying to fix it. After switching to a 5-week schedule, her routine became easier, and her hair always looked fresh. Maintenance is what truly makes the pixie a low-effort style. Once regular trims are part of the routine, the next element to focus on is color, because even the best pixie cut can fall flat if the shade doesn't complement the skin tone. A common mistake with pixie cuts is choosing the wrong hair color. Shades that are too dark can harden facial features and highlight fine lines, while colors that are too light can wash out the skin and leave the face looking pale. The best approach is to stay close to natural tones with soft warmth and dimension. Warm browns with caramel highlights, creamy blondes with golden undertones, or silvery gray blended with lighter streaks can brighten the complexion and keep the look fresh. One woman in her late 60s wore her pixie jet black for years. The harsh contrast made her skin look tired and her features too sharp. After switching to a warm chestnut with caramel highlights, her face immediately looked softer and more radiant. Another client tried platinum blonde, but the shade drained her color. A soft beige blonde with golden undertones gave her a healthy, natural glow. Color plays as much of a role as the cut itself. The right shade enhances the style, brings vibrancy to the skin, and makes a pixie look chic and youthful. The wrong choice can add years. Once the color is right, the next step is styling, because even a perfectly cut pixie can lose its charm if weighed down with too much product. One mistake many women make with pixie cuts is going too short right away. The sudden change can feel shocking because hair is closely tied to self-image. Cutting from long or medium length straight to an ultra-short pixie often feels unfamiliar and uncomfortable. The better approach is to start with a longer pixie and gradually go shorter if desired. A longer version keeps softness, offers more styling options, and gives time to adjust. This makes the transition smoother and more empowering. A woman in her 60s who had worn shoulder-length hair for years once cut it into a very short pixie in one step. Instead of feeling free, she felt exposed and regretted the decision. When her hair grew into a longer pixie, she realized that length suited her best. Another woman chose a jaw-length pixie first and went shorter over time, by easing into the style. She built confidence and eventually loved her short pixie. Taking small steps prevents regret and makes the change feel positive. Once the right length is found, the next focus is styling, because the way a pixie is finished each day defines how fresh and modern it looks. Pixie trends look different around the world. In France, the cut is often worn tousled and effortless, giving it a chic, relaxed vibe. In Italy, the pixie leans glamorous with sharp lines and bold color. In the United States, it's usually chosen for its practicality. Easy to manage, quick to style, and perfect for busy lifestyle while still looking modern. Compared to other shortcuts, the Pixie delivers a distinctly youthful edge. A bob feels soft and feminine, while a lob, the long bob, offers versatility and can be dressed up or down. The Pixie, on the other hand, makes a bold statement, fresh, confident, and contemporary in the simplest form. For women over 60, hair health is just as important as the cut. Collagen supplements can strengthen hair from within, while gentle shampoos protect fragile strands. A lightweight serum adds hydration and shine without weighing the hair down. Small changes in care routines keep a Pixie vibrant and easy to maintain. Fashion choices can also enhance the look. With short hair exposing the face and neckline, accessories become more noticeable. Hoop earrings, statement studs, or a silk scarf can soften the lines of the Pixie and highlight facial features. One woman, age 62, avoided her high school reunion because of unruly gray hair. After switching to a layered Pixie with soft highlights, she walked in glowing with confidence. Compliments poured in, and she later shared that the new style encouraged her to reconnect with old friends and join new social groups. The Pixie is more than a haircut. It's a way to project confidence, embrace personal style, and step into new experiences with ease. The Pixie cut can be a powerful transformation when it's chosen with care matched to your face shape, your natural texture, and your personal style. We've seen how the right cut, color, and maintenance can take years off your appearance and bring back a fresh, confident glow. The lesson is simple. True beauty comes from embracing who you are right now, not trying to chase who you once were. When you choose styles that highlight your natural features, you don't just look better, you feel stronger, freer, and more yourself. What about you? Have you ever experienced a haircut that completely changed the way you felt about yourself? Share your story in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. And don't forget to hit subscribe to Fashion Over 60. Your support gives us the energy to keep creating inspiring content and practical style tips designed just for you.